All right, Aquarius. I have been testing this deck, this new deck. I'm really impressed with its accuracy so far. So I'm hoping that we will be able to zone in a little more. So what we're going to do, we're using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. It is really uncannily accurate. So we're going to try looking at a Celtic cross, but we're going to do the positions with splits one by one. So the first thing that we're going to be asking is, what is at issue, please? What is the main issue for Aquarius's love life? What is the issue, please? What's going on? What is the issue? What is the issue in Aquarius's love life? What is the issue? What is the issue? What is the issue? Okay, give me a moment. So one thing at issue is that one person may sort of be wearing a mask, but it's not in a deceptive way. It's that somebody either doesn't really know who you are, they don't know your inner talents. Literally, somebody, you may be dealing with somebody who is an artist, but you don't know they are. The other thing is, you may be in a profession that doesn't suit you. You may be wearing a mask in the sense that your true talents, you're ignoring them, or you're covering them up, or that people, your person may not see your inner talents, but it's because you're deliberately not showing them. Now that may be strategic. For example, if you're dating someone really conservative and you do tarot, you might not be telling them that kind of thing, all right? Now, what else is at issue? Yeah, so looking at the camel card here, you and your person may be completely opposite. So the camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites together. You maybe you're dating a fire sign or a water sign. I think that also there may have been some kind of an argument, okay, between you and your person. And I believe that somebody is being very cool about it. The other person is not, but it's going to be resolved, I believe. So the other thing that could be at issue is the fish. So one person in the connection, it might be you or the other person, is tired of I think the bachelor or the bachelorette lifestyle, and they want to settle down. One person may have sort of been transient, moving around, moving in and out of your life, or maybe you're doing that. But somebody is bored of that. So we've got an idea of opposites. And perhaps you don't know that your person actually really does want to settle down. One person may not understand the other. There is definitely, one of the issues is definitely that somebody doesn't understand the other, their true nature, but it's because somebody is deliberately not showing who they really are. I'm not sure why. It could be strategic. All right, so the other thing is, this is a great combination of elements here. And if you think that if you're writing off someone, or they're writing you off because they think that you're too different, that's not true here. All right, so in other words, there's a possibility this can come together. Let's look at the challenge. The other thing, by the way, at issue is there could be 3 people. All right, let's look at the challenge. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm stopping and starting the tape, this is a new deck, so I'm checking the guidebook. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you correct interpretations. All right, so what is the challenge? What is the challenge in this connection between you and your person? What is challenging this connection between Aquarius and their person? What is challenging the connection? Woohoo! This looks interesting. All right. So this is interesting. Remember that the idea of the fish is someone who's wandering around and not settling down. The spider is building a web, but the idea of the web is that it supports people both spiritually and financially. It's like building a house but so that it can be supportive of a union of two people. Well, not just two people, but let me just read out one of the quotes here. The spider's greatest gift is weaving the thread into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. So the challenge may actually be commitment or having some kind of a structure where you and your person can come together. This person, why do I feel like this could be you? Because you guys like to wander. So perhaps the challenge is your person creating a structure that makes you not want to wander around. Notice how the spider has to build something that will support not just stability financially, but creativity and spiritually. So I believe that the challenge is that there's one person, whoever's doing the building, whoever wants you, or if this could be you, whoever wants the person who is wandering around has to sort of refocus and build a foundation that supports the other person's spiritual needs so that they're not wandering around all over the world. Something like that. It's very cool. Now let's look at the reigning energy. What energy is reigning, or like it's the overall energy? It's energy that is sort of, okay, we've got it. Oh, I like this. So we already have that. So the new energy, the cheetah. I love the cheetah, by the way. Okay, let's have a look at this. I'm just checking the guidebook to make sure that I'm correct because this is a new deck for me. So the reigning energy is the sun, solar forces at work, ability to achieve anything, boundless energy, the ability to attract, purpose and passion are the best fuel for the cheetah. So what I believe, and look at this, if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Again, so along with that energy, I believe that this is very good news. In other words, it is possible for there to be a foundation for you and this person to come together. But to have cheetah energy reigning, so it's akin to the sun, purpose, passion, it can be done, powerful feelings and forces. Very good energy reigning your reading. Now let's look at the subconscious energy. So what is affecting this situation? This could be thoughts that are in the other person's or your person's subconscious. It could be mutual energy. So I know already what this is because I was reading it a moment ago. This is psychic intuition. And I believe this is you. Just give me a moment. So I believe that it's interesting that the crow showed up in the subconscious because it really is the subconscious. Let me read to you what it means. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. So when it's in balance, it means psychic, strong, and clear. Spiritually strong, creative, watchful. This could either be your person, perhaps they're intimidated by your psychic abilities, or perhaps you both have a connection. You are both sort of communicating with each other on a subconscious level, but the energy that goes along with it is excitedness, enthusiasm with the starfish. So perhaps the subconscious energy is that you just know that something cool is coming. But this is also mutual energy, so it's very, very, very good. All right, to have grounding your reading. Now let's go to the recent past. So what has happened in the recent past? What has happened in the recent past? What has happened in the recent past? Oh, there's another one falling out. So we've got, in the recent past, we have, now that kind of wanted to show itself too. We have the starfish, the wolf, oyster, and cheetah. Give me a moment. I think in the recent past, some kind of a secret has come out. Somebody may have been the leader of a family over here. There's the idea of a secret being kept here. This is the idea of the sun, you know, something being exposed, and I believe it's somehow related to you. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that this could be. I'm seeing your energy here being in the oyster. So you may have had to be hidden, been kept hidden. But I think that good that this is in the past, because this energy here doesn't normally require, you know, this is the leader of a family. These two energies don't go together. So if you were here and this was your person, I can see why the sun needs to shine on this. Something like that, okay? Let's just keep going. A secret may be coming out about the leader of a family. It may relate to you, or it may have been a secret kept from you. There may be somebody in your family that may have sort of kept you, may have made you feel less confident, like you had to hide your inner abilities, like the oyster. Oysters are rare, you know. All right, so you may be sort of breaking out from this pattern, something like that. Now, let's go to what's going to happen in the very near future. What will be happening? What will be happening in the very near future? What is coming up in Aquarius's love life in the very near future? So there's 3. There's you again. Ooh, let's look at this. Sun energy again. There's you with your enthusiastic nature again. Now what do we have coming in with the rabbit? Put quite simply, somebody over here, and this is not you, that's you, but somebody here is in extreme fear of something being exposed here. I'm going to see if I can figure out who the rabbit is. That I feel like that's you knowing. It's going to see that something needed to have been spoken. What we're going to do is we're going to look at all the cards underneath the rabbit. This has to do with what's coming out. So we already know someone's extremely afraid. So these cards clarify that little rabbit. Just a moment. Just a second now, Aqua. So this clarifies what's coming out in the very near future. Aquarius, there is going to be a massive flare-up. Someone is finally coming clean about their feelings here. So something also may be exposed here. No, this is, I feel this is either the fear that someone else has of something being exposed, or it's extreme fear that your person may have of over here we have feelings being exposed. So here's the hawk. This is the somebody knows, somebody is aware of everything that's going on here. This is something here that has not been said that needs to be said. I believe that you've had little There have been little hints about how your person has been feeling. Fire ant this is a total flare-up, that it's something builds up without you even noticing. The Scorpion is all about, Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and get back to usual. But the Bear, though, is a new cycle. It's something coming out of hibernation. It's a brand new spiritually advanced new beginning. You're embarking on something new. Somebody has had to make a choice here to go in the right direction. So I believe this all has to do with your person, or maybe you have been, if you've been hiding feelings. But there's a huge reveal coming up because this is associated with the sun. But it's all good, and these were feelings that were bottled up that absolutely have to come out. Now let's look at the tools. So what are the tools to make to help Aquarius's love connection come together? Take off the mask. Masks have to come off, and this kind of a mask with the raccoon, it's not being mischievous or devious. It's a mask about who the person really is. So as I explained earlier, somebody deliberately not showing their artistic side, or not showing something that's true about themselves. I'm not sure why. I mean, there's always a reason why that's done. But if you're hiding something that's good about yourself, that's the why I do not feel it's there's anything negative about it. Moreover, this is sort of, it may be being done out of fear. Okay. Now the other tool. So these two are definitely connected. With the Firefly, we have there is going to be a very specific moment, the right time, where somebody is able to gather and a feeling of inspiration and drive and motivation comes. Perhaps this is the time, to reveal, but also it could be an opportunity for you to work on, either take the mask on and show who you truly are, or there may be an opportunity coming in for you for an opportunity for you to work or become, or sort of start devoting your energies to what you're truly passionate about. All right, so that may somehow relate to your relationship. Perhaps the right time to say something, to take the mask off, to be yourself. Now we're going to go to the outside influences. One more thing about this. This could be somebody being suddenly inspired to write to you, all right? Or you them. Basically, it's like the Ace of Wands. It's the right moment comes, be ready to grab it. Now let's look at what is affecting this love situation from the outside. What is affecting the love situation from the outside? The Elk. Interesting. Well, this is fantastic. This would tell me that your person, perhaps what they've been doing is masking that they really want a committed relationship. The Elk is someone who is stable, resilient, headstrong. It represents earth energy, by the way. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. So this is a person, I believe this is your person who is coming in or who is here. The personality of this person, whether it's male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold these values. They make, it says, damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, or friends. The world needs more Elk energy. Geez, Aquarius, if this is the outside influences, this is great. This is great. So if this person hasn't come in yet, they're coming in. All right. Now, let's look at what I'm going to see what the hopes and fears are, okay? These could be yours or the other person's. We're just going to ask for the stronger energy. Right, so what are the hopes and fears? Maybe I'll look at your hopes and, no, let's look at your person's hopes and fears. What are your person's hopes and or fears? Because you know what your hopes and fears are. There's a card that is really trying to, okay. That wasn't, oh, no, boy, the cards are really saying, pick me, pick me. All right, that goes with that. I believe that this is a hope. This is a very good card. That was the card that we just discussed, okay? There may be a fear of an emotional flare-up. Obviously, there's a fear of this is coming clean with somebody's feelings. And I believe that that's your energy here only because of the other reading that we looked at. The hopes are a transformation and a new cycle. This could be after maybe 4 months of no contact or a long period of no contact where someone's been in hibernation, literally. Now we're going to look at these two energies because I'm just going to pause the tape and check the guidebook so I'm giving you correct information. I just accidentally paused again on 2121, 2121. So January 2nd or February 1st could be relevant. 11 could be relevant, 22 or 21. All right, one moment. Yeah, so I think what your person is afraid of right now, they're sort of lurking around, about to make a decision. It's a major decision. But I think what they're afraid of is when they expose it, here is what they truly want, which is you, without self-judgment. But the problem is I believe they're afraid that their feelings will be out of control. This isn't the whole idea here. Here's the revealing true feelings, and there's something flaring up and getting out of control without even knowing. It's like when you get, when ants, all of a sudden, it's really, you feel like you can't control it. They may feel like they can't control their emotions. I'm just going to check on the elephant because I think that is relevant. I think it has to do with their true nature. Okay, so this is kind of complicated about how I came up with this, but I think that what's happened here is part of what your person did was lay low and not exposed feelings. But I think what they did here, because there's an idea of an obstacle being created here. That's what one truly wants. This is things going all over the place. I think that your person may have literally kept their feelings to themselves to see what direction you would go in. Because there's an idea here with the elephant. Sometimes elephants will create obstacles to make people go in the right direction. So they'll put obstacles, up so that someone will not go in a certain direction. So that, so something like that may have happened. These could be things that happen because of fear. Now, we're going to look at the outcome. All right, so just take this, whatever it is. What is the outcome in Aquarius's love situation? Well, there's a very clear outcome. Wow. If you're dating a Scorpio, it looks like for sure, right away, someone is going to fess up their true feelings. You can't deny there that it could be a Scorpio, could be a fire sign. Let's see. I'm just going to check and see the meaning of lizard because I do not know. One moment. Well, I believe that is the outcome, but add this to it. I believe this is you. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. So the ideas are artistic, telepathic, spiritual, intellectual, sensitive to the subtle dreamer. I believe this is this and your person. Now let me just explain one more time what your person is about to do there in Scorpion energy. So here are a few hints on what will happen in the future. First of all, this person, your person, is passionate and determined. They have a few select friends, so they're probably very now also they need to they have an unresolved event from the past. They may feel they may right now be feeling burned. So what's going to happen is whatever has been festering with you guys, it's going to come clean. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal. So the hints here are honesty, forgiveness, wild, fierce, passionate. So, wow, Aquarius, it looks amazing. Let me know if it resonates. This is a cool deck, eh? Okay, bye.